probably do that anyway. Sundown Sports. Kyle mustache, beard, goatee, Shane. Kyle Shane boy. What's up,
Hey,
Sundown Sports? It's Mark. It's Kyle. Let's just get right into it. No need to whittle around the bush here. Football sucks.
what are we doing
The
around the bush?
beating around the bush.
Oh, beating around. I thought you said like whittling around.
No, we don't know how to whittle. Football sucks. Football probably the worst sport. I don't even know why people like it.
Yeah,
It's
we're off.
terrible.
We're done. We're done.
The WNBA finals are on. Great
W
matchup right now between the Golden
baseball.
State Valkyrie. Did you know the Golden State Valkyrie were a football? No, Golden
No,
State Valkyrie
didn't know that was a team.
taking on the Minnesota Lynx.
I knew that was.
Minnesota, yeah. Caitlin Clark not in the WNBA finals is like
Yeah, she got
got
hurt.
dropped. Rankings are just. If we had a guy who could edit things in for us, like just do an explosion right now.
Hey, but
So
baseball, right?
not if you're in the state of Arizona, you don't give a shit about baseball.
You guys are one game over. Okay,
We are.
one game over 500.
Look at the comeback that we have. Look at the
Think
comeback.
I don't think you guys have a chance at the wild card. Maybe.
We're probably 7 games behind wild card.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, but you know what?
Just click the wild card. I don't even know on ESPN. Click wild card.
Who's in?
Who's in right now? Off the top of my head, the Padres are in. The Phillies are in. The Brewers are in. The Dodgers are in. Those are probably the locked teams.
You guys are in it. Boy. I mean, you're trying to catch.
I think we're behind the Giants. Are we behind the Giants still?
No,
Okay.
you're a half a game up on the Giants. You're trying to catch like the Mets and the Padres, and the Cubs are 10 games.
Oh, but the Cubs?
Cubs are doing well. The Cubs just have
Sounds,
like in a pretty good
sound
division. So what are you
Yeah.
gonna, at least you're not a Rockies fan.
Nope, I'm a Dolphins fan. So I think I'd rather be a Rockies fan, right? No one cares about. If you're a Rockies fan, you're a Broncos fan, and you're kind of happy, kind of not.
The Rock, the Rockies lost 110 games so far this year, and their attendance is still doing very well. So
Nothing else to do in the
yeah,
mountains of Colorado. Get drunk and go to baseball games. Yeah, but we're not a sports podcast anymore. If you saw the thing, we are now a full-blown energy drink podcast. Welcome, Sundown Energy. I'm Mark. That's Sundown Energy, Kyle. And that's all we're gonna talk about now. We've moved on. We've changed genres. It's gonna be a whole new group of fanboys. We may lose followers. We may lose our 9 subscribers.
we may gain followers because
We may gain. Gonna have to get an energy drink tattoo now, right here. That's all we're up. Look at the lineup I got back here.
that's some spread.
Yeah,
You drinking them right now?
no.
At night?
My heart would be palpitating. We're an energy drink. We're all about it. So let's jump into it.
Okay.
Right now, I want you to tell me the 3 best energy drink manufacturers. You go out today and you're like, you got to look for one of these companies, try their flavors.
Okay. So number one, I alluded to it, I think, on the first episode. I really think Ghost is doing a good job. I think their stuff is pound for pound good. My
Mike
next
Tyson
one,
of the sport.
yeah, they're just gonna, what you're gonna get. They have like very good flavors all around the board. They're adding flavors each like kind of couple of months to keep the allure up.
Ghost is doing a good job too of brand like acquisition, not acquisition, but
Yeah.
partnership.
Collab.
Welch's.
Yeah.
They got Welch's in there. The Ghost Grape is really good.
Sour Patch. You got the other one, Warheads, the sour stuff. So I like Ghost, and I think that's what Bang used to do back in the day. Was like you'd be like, oh, there's a new Bang flavor, and then you would go to the store and grab it. Now Bang is like very weird. So you got Ghost. I think Monster is still up there. I'm gonna give
OG.
that. You have the classic flavors. They start to give like a seasonal one sometimes. This summer they had the Blue Hawaiian. I was a big fan of that one. And then I'll give 3. This is tough because hot take. I'm going to give it to Red Bull for me personally. I might be a sellout. It was between Red Bull and Reign. I'm going to go Red Bull. It's the classic taste for me. If I needed to just like go to the fucking, I didn't want to curse this episode.
Okay, so your OG flavors are Monster, Red Bull, and who else?
Well, if I'm talking just flavor, it's Monster, Red Bull. But if I'm talking like the brands right now, because Red Bull does dip into like the seasonal, like off flavors, they're not that great.
No.
Oh, I just think those are my top 3. Reign is
Like the Winterberry is not good. The Red Bull Winterberry,
Summer.
Their best ones are like when they don't try to be natural. They're just like, this is Red Bull Blue. And you're like, okay. And you're like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you want the chemical taste. You want the battery acid. Like that's what I'm trying to get. I think Monster does a good job with that. But those are my top three. What about
Okay,
you?
but okay, so you got Monster, Red Bull. What I want companies, three companies. Like you go to the store right now. Who should we be trying?
Well, I think Rain is good. I think that the other brand is called Rise. They're pretty good. They're starting to go into stores now. Like QT has them. Circle K carries them a lot. Those have some pretty good flavors. That's really it. Like I haven't had a Bang in probably like 3 years. I just avoid them. I think they're kind of weird. My stomach hurts every time I drink a Bang too. I just didn't need that stuff. I don't know. That's really it. I don't mind the Reigns, but right now I've been on a big Ghost kick and Monster kick, so it's just good to switch it up. There's a few good ones out there. You got to find a good rotation because if you keep having the same flavor over and over again, you're gonna just hate it.
Yeah, so you have it's kind of interesting too because the guys who are making protein powders and creatine and all that are making the best energy drinks right now.
Mm.
Like Ghost, Bang, Rain, and what was the other one you had?
Rise makes
Rice and Rice. Rice makes protein like clear protein.
mm,
So they make really good. They want to put out decent flavors. You have like brands that just fell off.
yeah,
G4 was it? G4?
fuel.
G Fuel.
Yeah.
They were like a big gamer, Twitch, and everything like that, and then they just all went downhill. They're gone.
Now here's my other hot take. Right now I'm on a big Liquid Death.
LG, give us a two sip right now.
Lime is very good. Lime's the second best flavor.
Impromptu two sip right here.
That's like an 8.8. It's an 8.8.
What's the can? Liquid Death. What?
This is a severed lime. Very good. I like the tall boys. They have them in the stores. They're just tall. You look kind of like a degenerate when you're drinking it, but the best flavor is the cherry one. They got a couple good ones out there, but I'm big Liquid Death kick right now. That is
The
like
cola one is terrible. Tastes like toothpaste.
yeah. Same with I avoid those. It's like there's a Dr. Pepper one too. Just give me the seltzer. I don't need it to taste like soda. If I wanted soda, I'd drink soda.
You know who I've been like? It's so hard to find this element. Not the packets, but the seltzer water. They're in
Yeah.
Target and Vitamin Shop or online.
Yeah, Walmart near me finally started selling the packets, so I bought some the other day. But
Have you
yeah,
had the cans?
yeah, the cans are great. They're easy.
Yeah, they're easy. They're salty,
That's-
but you need like 2,000 milligrams a day.
Yeah, don't have too many. Someone told me that, but I survived. I had 4 in one day, 4 cans.
We sweat a lot out here. We're pushing that potassium and that sodium right through our bodies.
I was very sick, so I thought 4 was fine, and I was told like too much. Don't do that. You may pass away. I'm still here.
Yeah, built different.
Well, yeah, duh.
So let's see. So Ghost, I think right now is 1.
Well, you're a big Alani guy, though.
I know, but Ghost is 1 right now because Ghost does a lot of cool flavor. The Strawbango,
Mango's good.
Strawbango is very good. I had the Welch's the other day.
Electric Limeade, good one too.
Oh my! I had electric limeade. I didn't even. I think I have a photo. I'll post it in Instagram. I had an electric limeade. It was like an 8.8.
Yeah,
Like
very.
your liquid. It was very good. So Ghost is 1 right now. Like if you want, we're going on a road trip. I'm driving. What energy drink do I want? I'm going in. I'm getting a Ghost.
Nice.
Find me Ghost flavor. That's the plan. I do like Alani's.
Yeah, you're a big Alani guy.
So I would put Alani at 3.
You're
The
also
reason
a
I
big
like Alani.
guy too.
No, I kind of backed off Celsius. I
Yeah.
kind of backed off Celsius. I like Alani does a lot of marketing, social media stuff, and they do a lot of like they back their cans. Celsius, I don't know like much about that company.
China, maybe.
You know,
We
I
don't
mean, I
know.
don't think Alani's got like water, citric acid, taurine, sodium, but they put on their can vegan, this and that, like Celsius, aluminum free, biotin, B6 and B12, gluten free. You don't see any of that stuff on the Celsius can.
Yeah, but
Celsius
also, what does that mean? It could be
I don't know, but if anybody could just put it, why wouldn't you put it?
Yeah, it's fair.
Celsius like, nah, you don't even want to know what's in this. And I'm not if I'm going to grab this little like this Celsius can right here, I'm gonna get I'm buying Alani.
Yeah, you're a big Alani guy. Did you try the pumpkin one, or you haven't let me try?
The pumpkin cream, tough to find.
Tough to
Pumpkin
find.
cream was, you have to like pumpkin. Can you get through it? Yeah. You almost have to drink the pumpkin cream with something else to like cut back it's a heavy flavor on the palate. So I don't think giving it a number is fair. Like if you were just gonna give it an outright number, to the masses, I think it would be in like 4.2.
I was going to
Four
ask
three.
less than water last week, which was
Yeah,
5.
water was 5.0. Water is the standard 5.0.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, yeah. So it was less than water. But
Okay.
these are good because they're not the bigger cans. They're always putting out. This is Orange Kiss. They do a bunch of cool things. Like this is a mini can.
I never seen the mini can. No.
It's only 100 milligrams or 100 milligrams of caffeine, right? So that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And it's sherbet swirl.
Sounds good.
So Alani puts out a lot of, the Witch's Brew everybody loves. It's a smash hit. I give the Witch's Brew probably like a 7, 8.
Ooh.
It definitely delivers on the flavor, but it's not top tier. You can't drink it all. Like you couldn't just drink that the rest of your life.
I think
You would probably die.
yeah. Well, sure. What I've noticed about the Witch's Brew is I like the taste, but I never finish the can. Like I just don't want to. It's okay. After a certain point, I'm like, I don't need to do this.
Well, let me ask you this: when you get a caramel apple, do you finish the caramel apple?
Probably not. Yeah, you eat like a couple bites and you're just like, all right, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, trash it.
Chuck.
There's this. You didn't mention them. They're kind of like Ghosts, but they've kind of fallen off.
Yeah, C4 is cool. I like C4 if I know I'm gonna work out because they have stuff to like jack you up versus
I just drink a C4 the day I'm in. Like if I'm if I'm going to go to the gym in a couple hours, I'll just drink a C4.
It has that stuff that makes you itch, which is cool.
Creatine.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Are you sure?
Maybe I am.
So this has. I'm trying to read it on the back.
This stuff makes you itch.
But this is the Jolly Rancher flavor.
That's a good one.
It tastes like a Jolly Rancher. Like if you were to melt that Jolly Rancher, it tastes just like a Jolly Rancher. So, but no, I don't have C4 in the top 3.
No, not in this
No.
top at all.
No, Ghost 2, and I Monster.
Okay, ours are
Monsters.
We didn't collab at all. Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts? I haven't had it.
My daughters, the girls love them. Get up there closer. Starbucks Ice Energy. This is the blueberry lemonade. They're okay. They're not a strong flavor.
Not a lot of caffeine.
160 milligrams.
Okay.
Less than an Alani. Less than a Celsius. I like Celsius right around 160. That's what I got. I mean, I feel like the market's kind of stalled a little bit. Alani's very seasonal. Their marketing brand, they're on point. Like if you had to pick a marketing company, probably Alani. Everyone knows when their new season's coming out. Everyone knows their new flavors. Very seasonal. After that, I don't know who really hits it as hard as them.
Yeah. I mean, it's Ghost tries, but it's all very topical. Like they don't have like a big spokesperson. Like wasn't Alani with a lot of the influencers online and
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I'll do a
seltzer,
a high noon.
a nooner. You know what Ghost needs to do? Just get like a really good actress like Sydney Sweeney or something to just be their person.
I think I said this last time. The watermelon, kind of black.
Not that good.
Yeah.
No.
High noon watermelon, 6.2.
Ooh,
Better than water.
yeah, that's fair.
So, anyway, I think we've covered energy drinks, but we got to get back to
Sports.
We got to get back to what makes the heart beat.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Sundown Sports.
Give me your emotions. I want your raw emotions. Let me pray with you.
Expectations are always low with this team. I think you bring in a guy like Justin Fields, you can't really expect a ton. Week 1 was a mirage. I think Pittsburgh is not good. So you play against a good team, I just didn't think they were going to get their ass kicked. Week 3 should be interesting. Tyrod's starting. Justin's out for injury. As weird as it sounds, I kind of like him to keep it close and have a good game. But yeah, it's sad. I think what's even worse is the coach is like, he says all the right things, which is like discipline, no penalties. We're going to work super hard. And then none of that has happened. If the coach was like, yeah, we're going to score 100 points a game and they're not doing that, you're like, hey, that kind of sucks, but whatever. It feels like you can control discipline and how hard you're going to go on the field in your effort. And when it's not coming out in September already, you're like, this guy might just be all talk. And that is not fun.
Well, you need time to implement. It's
first year. I mean, I get it. Hopefully you just don't do enough damage to like the guy. Like you signed Sauce Gardner to a huge contract. You signed Garrett Wilson to a huge contract. And you just always get fearful. Like, I don't think Garrett as much because he seems like a good dude, but like, is Sauce Gardner going to be in the fucking lab just like grinding now that he got a huge I don't know. Maybe he's just going to be on Twitch and he's going to fuck off because he knows he's chilling with a, $60 million contract. But I don't know. There's no expectation. There's none. And that's okay. But I think Tyrod is going to be one of those, like, he's going to annoy people if he keeps starting. Like, I don't want him to start necessarily, but if I was playing the Jets, I would rather play against Justin Fields. Tyrod is like veteran, can pick you apart possibly if he gets hot. Justin Fields can't make a throw 7 yards down the field. He could run.
That's what I want. I want the motions right there. Tell me how you feel.
No, I think that's where, like, we're clearly tanking. That's what it looks like, which is cool.
Arch Manning.
I don't want Arch Manning now. I don't want any of these guys. None of these quarterbacks would look good except for the Oklahoma kid. And
no, the Penn State quarterback.
Penn State great. Great.
Yes.
The last time the Jets took a Penn State quarterback, it went really well. They took Hackenberg in the second round, and he didn't do anything.
Here's what irritates me, all right, is I just don't get, you sitting out on the sideline as a fan. I don't get it. I don't understand. How does Dylan Gabriel get drafted by the Browns and not by one of our teams?
Yeah, like, why wouldn't you take a flyer on that kid as the Jets?
The 4th round, you're telling me you're getting unbelievable production from whoever you're drafting in the 4th round that isn't worth just taking a shot on this Dylan Gabriel kid?
Right.
And then he comes out and now he's starting. I think he's starting next game, isn't he?
I didn't even read that. I mean, they're going to pull the plug on Flacco already.
He played in the game.
Yeah, they were getting smacked. I think they were just like, we don't need Joe Flacco to get executed on the field.
They don't need Joe Flacco, period.
I agree. The Browns are a mess. To the quarterback thing has been a disaster for them. I mean, I hear you. I don't know why the Jets or the Dolphins or whoever wouldn't be like, should we get another edge rusher in the 5th round, or should we just take a quarterback who had really good success in college and just bring him in? Why wouldn't you? I couldn't agree more.
All right, let me give you the 0-2 teams. Dolphins, Jets, Titans, Chiefs, Giants, Bears, Saints, Panthers. Any shockers?
Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs that's all those teams suck except the Chiefs is the only one that's you're like, oh, that is weird. But everyone else is like kind of par for the course, I guess, if that's fair. Like, Giants had a good game and then a bad game. Jets, same thing. Panthers, no expectations really. Same with the Titans. Like, the Titans this is like house money for that team. So yeah,
I mean, I like that Cam Ward dude. I feel like, what else can the Titans do? He really doesn't have any weapons. They have no running backs. They have nothing going on. They have that guy. That's it.
Yeah, and that's why none of their fan base should be mad. It's just like, let him just have a year and see how he does in his first year. He's the first pick. The team is clearly not good, but you can have hey, you know what? First pick, let him just run around and see how he does.
I also feel like the Bears being 0-2, like every team that's 0-2 is like, yes. Though it's pitiful that those franchises cannot just figure anything out. And the Dolphins had the perfect season, Dan Marino, playoffs, championships, and then they've gone 20 years. Like, how does that happen? How does that happen? How do the Browns go? They're like, oh, this is the 18th quarterback. You know what we need to do? We need to hit reset. Like, I don't know what else to do. Stop talking about, maybe the teams just get bogged down by the history and you just get stuck in it. I don't know. But when they come out and they're like, oh, the Browns, they're on their 18th starting quarterback since, Tim Couch. It's like, dude, who cares now? Who cares?
Yeah. It feels to that point, as a Browns executive, like, why would you look at that team and be like, yeah, let's bring in Flacco? Like, why would you not just be like, give the keys to some young kid and just be like, we're giving it a try? Why would you give it to that dude who you know what you're going to get? It's a slow. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's a slow quarterback. He's been in the league forever. What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, he can't get it done. I don't know. Maybe leadership in the locker room, but then just bring him in. Be like, hey, dude, look, Dylan Gabriel's going to start. And you're here, you're going to make money, you're going to make him better. You're basically a coach.
Yep.
You're a coach wearing a uniform, and if you don't want that, that's cool. See you later. But here's $10 million if you want it.
Yeah, exactly. You're the backup quarterback. You're the coach. You're brought in to help him out. Instead, they're like, yeah, you know what? Actually, we're just going to play him. Because you know what's going to happen? The Browns are going to go 2-6, and people are going to be like, when are you going to make the change? And then the coaches are going to be in a weird spot where they're like, well, we basically just blew this year because we didn't give those 8 games to a kid that could have used them when the weather was nice and when there was some sort of like allure and no injuries. Now we're going to go week 9 and be like, hey, Dylan or Shador, time to play. Yeah, everyone's going to be talking about this instead. I don't know. There's just like In the
Hot take.
world of, go ahead.
I want football to start in July.
Yeah, the September stuff is. I agree. I'd like to start earlier because then you don't get this like November where like teams are playing in terrible weather and stuff. I agree.
2-0 teams. We'll jam these. Cardinals,
That's
Niners,
wild.
Packers, Bucks, Bills, Chargers, Bengals, Colts. Frauds. Give me one fraud that's 2.
The Bengals are doomed. I mean, just based off of their quarterback is out for months.
What about the Cardinals or the Niners? The Cardinals and Niners are 2-0.
Yeah, but I think it's really based off of who they got to play. Like the Cardinals played the Panthers last week, and Murray was able to just kind of run around and do a little bit better than Bryce Young. I
Did you
think
see his? Did you see
yeah, he already apologized for it too. The Mike Vick photo,
that guy doesn't have anybody at home with him, and they're
yeah,
like, "Hey,
not a good
probably
one.
not."
Not today. Probably wear any other jersey.
Or you know what? You can wear his jersey.
Don't be
Don't
with a
pose
dog.
with it. Don't pose with it.
Yeah, don't be with a pit bull and pose with it like that. Wild move. Yeah, I
And the
think the Bengals.
photographer's like, "Oh, that's a great photo, dude. Right on the porch. You guys want to go for a walk?"
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that was awful. Bengals being 2-0 is kind of interesting, but I think they're, is Jake Browning the guy? Probably not.
His girlfriend is.
Yeah, I like the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams are a decent team.
And I like the Bucks. As I've said at the beginning, I'm always going to be homering for Baker. I love that team and that guy, but of course they play the Jets this week, so I'm sure that'll be really good. And obviously, the Chargers, good team, MVP.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do now. Moving to our next segment here. We're gonna
Okay.
call it Sunfire Rapid Shoutouts.
Okay.
Okay.
Fire.
We're gonna recap. We're gonna recap week 2.
Okay.
We're gonna run through every game, and we're gonna alternate. I'm gonna give you a game. You're gonna give me a game.
Okay.
And we have to give a very 5-second quip about the game. Anything about it.
Okay, just in case you didn't watch last week, we're going to give you 1 second, Okay.
All right. Kind of like how you were supposed to go through and give us like a 3-second bit on each team, and you took like 25 seconds a team. Okay. We're gonna start this off very quick. Are you ready?
Yep.
Sunfire. Cue the graphics. Week 2 review. Kyle, Rams, Tennessee.
Cam Ward, house money, no big deal if you lose. Rams with Stafford, always going to be good. Okay. Washington 18, 27.
Green Bay is probably going to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, that's true, and that sucks.
Browns 17-41.
Lamar Jackson, elite MVP.
Okay.
Jacksonville losing to the Bengals.
27-31. That's a big F shout out, Jacksonville. Sinks will always stink. They're the next generation of being terrible. They're the future Miami Dolphins.
Okay, all right.
All right, we got Bills 30, Jets 10.
Yeah, same old Jets, no discipline. That's just awful. Let's go Patriots 33, Dolphins 27.
Fire McDaniel, fire Greer, fire Tua, start over, get that kid from PSU.
Fire Tua. All right. Okay.
Sorry, Giants 37, Cowboys 40.
Russell Wilson might be the guy. Defense is both Evans.
Also, shout out Ev.
Evans' mortal lock did not hit. Niners beat the Saints. Okay.
Niners 29, Saints 26.
Yeah.
Tough break for the Saints. Spencer Rattler, not as bad as we thought.
Okay.
Panthers 22, Cardinals 27.
Big time, who cares?
Okay.
Could care less about it. All right, now we got Bears getting throttled by the Lions 52-21.
Caleb Williams is not it. Move on.
Not
Move
the
on.
guy. Already.
Not the guy.
All right.
Seahawks 31, Steelers 17.
Okay, my hot take is the Seahawks are all the way back, and I might bet them every week.
Who's the quarterback for the Seahawks?
Darnold, and he's just getting started.
Dang. Okay. All right. We got
Colts beat the Broncos
29-28.
29-20.
I'll just go shout out Travis Mott, Mr. Picks.
Yeah, the Colts are.
Good start. Colts are Danny Dimes.
They haven't punted yet.
They haven't?
They have not punted yet.
Colts might as well get rid of their punter. That's a roster spot. Put a wide receiver on.
That's the stat I read. They might have had some fumbles and picks and stuff, but I don't think they've punted yet. That's the stat.
That's wild. Falcons 26.
Falcons spicy, very spicy.
I told you.
Yeah,
episode 23, 22.
Okay. Eagles beat the Chiefs by 3.
Travis Kelce retires before next season.
Like during this season?
No, he'll retire. Travis Kelce's done. Chiefs are done. Travis Kelce, this is the last year. Moving on to the sunset. Taylor Swift, fad has died. They put up the barricade for her. Nobody cares about it anymore. The fad is gone. Let's move on.
Said Dude, I thought you said Taylor Swift, comma, fat has died. I was like, whoa, she's fat too? Okay. All right. That's fair.
Last one for you. Chargers 20, Raiders 9.
Season ended today. There's
Oh,
one, and his name is Justin Herbert.
okay.
Bucks beat the Texans by 2019.
I think the hot take for this, the line is that the Texans aren't done. Don't
Oh,
bury him. Don't bury him yet.
nothing about the Bucks.
No, you called it. You think they're gonna have a good year. They came back. They won the game. Texas defense didn't do what it's supposed to do. DeMarco Murray, but I think Texas are fine.
Okay. All right.
Sunfire review.
Hey, you know what we do need to touch on, which you made a lot of mention on the IG, is that a lot of my bets hit this week.
Oh my god, you were 3-0.
Yeah, and the only game that I messed up, I got the over under right, but I mixed up who's gonna win. I gave you 2, and I should have just given 1. I would have gone 4-0. But yeah, I pick spreads. I thought I was gonna be an over under guy, and
You pick spreads.
I picked none of the over unders. That I went
I
3.
picked. I mean, the under on Monday Night Football, Chargers Raiders, that one hit.
Yeah.
AI had a bad week. He had one win.
Yeah, hot take. I'm not in on AI. I thought I was going to be all year, and I'm like, I think Vegas controls AI. That's my hot take.
Yeah, the AI guy. Well, I gave him more prompt too. I was like, hey, look at this, look at that, look at the weather, look at the stadium. He wasn't giving his gut. He was giving analytics.
Not a human.
I want him to give me his gut feeling.
Okay. Hey, that's fair.
So week 3, we'll put out the AI videos. Follow them on Instagram. Look at them. Check them out. They're like 10-second little clips that keep your little human brain attention spans from spinning off of it. But I'll tell them gut feelings only for week 3. Speaking of week 3, you gonna repeat?
There's no way. I hate the board. Hate it. But
I mean, we start with one of the most ridiculous lines, but they may have it right. Thursday night football, Dolphins versus Bills. It's in Buffalo, which is, the only positive. It's not, freezing cold out. The spread is Buffalo minus 11.5.
yeah,
And over under is 49.5.
You're not gonna like what I'm picking.
You taking Buffalo?
No.
You taking the under? You taking the Dolphins?
Taking the Dolphins to cover that.
I don't know.
I mean, look what
11.5
happened.
is just so much, but they got ran through by the Colts. It's a divisional game. Do they keep it close? Is Tua finally going to figure out what he's been sacked so many times? The line can't keep him up. The right guard from the University of Arizona, not a very good look. It's the worst rated guard right now in the NFL. They can't keep him upright. Yeah, it's tough.
Okay, all right.
I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna switch. I'm going Bills. I'm sorry, but that might be good. I think Bills being at home, divisional game means nothing because look what they just did to the Jets. They're up 30-0 before they took the training wheels off and let the Jets just score a sympathy touchdown. I don't know. I think Josh Allen is. I have my money that I won from my bets, which is not that much because I didn't put a ton in it. I'm just gonna roll it into a Josh Allen parlay that he's just going to go off.
Well, isn't he hurt? Didn't he hurt his ankle or something?
He broke his nose in the middle of the game or something against the Jets. So he didn't have a great statistic game against the Jets, but they ran all over the Jets. Like James Cook had 140 yards and they didn't need Josh to do anything. But I think this is the game, home game.
The only good thing is the Dolphins aren't doing anything right. So you have a short turnaround. You're like,
yeah, what do we have
the short turnaround doesn't matter. We're not doing anything right. Let's just do this.
I think
so.
I think they win by 14. What if I alt line it 14?
I'm gonna go Miami plus 11.5.
All right. I'll get. So we're the opposite. I'll do the Bills handle business, and my little parlay is my secret one, but it's a bunch of Josh.
Speedfinder.com.
Yeah, you got to pay $69 for it. I think Josh Allen he'll run for a bunch, and I think he throws for 2 touchdowns. But that's my little parlay. Okay. Should be fun.
All right, next game.
Hey, you want to watch? You want to watch it tomorrow?
Max has baseball. Baseball game.
Amazon Prime.
Next game, Kansas City at New York Giants. Sunday Night Football. Kansas City favored against the Giants at New York by 6.5. Over under is 45.5. 2 undefeated teams. One team's going to get a win.
Yeah, good for that one team. Russell Wilson had so many passing yards last week. Malik Neighbors had so many catches. I think if I'm going to pick this one, this is my under.
I was going to co-joint say under with you.
Yeah.
This has under written all over it. The Chiefs defense is pretty good, but it's in New York, and the Chiefs are terrible this year.
Yeah.
They don't have a run game. They don't have a passing game. They have Patrick Mahomes, who can throw the ball in weird angles. But what happens when nobody's there to catch your flying Superman sidearm throw?
Yeah, the under is I think it's like 45 and 45 and a half. That's what I'm doing. G-Men Chiefs under 45.5. It's it's a night game
Yeah,
at the Meadowlands.
that's not a good sign. Lock it in.
63 degrees, supposed to be okay. Yeah, under.
Monday Night Football, probably the only good primetime game this weekend. You got Detroit at Baltimore. Baltimore's favored -4.5. Over-unders at 52.5.
Yeah, on my screen it's 53 and a half. I think I like the Ravens to cover this. I like the Ravens this week to just they're on a tear right now. I mean, I know that what sucks is that they lost week 1, but they also played the Bills. I think
And they lost on the a Josh Allen fluke.
yeah, I think the Ravens are legit. I think the Lions, they got to play the Bears last week, so they looked really good. I don't know. I like the Ravens to take care of business, so I'm gonna say Baltimore -4.5.
Yeah, I like Baltimore -4.5. I like the under too. I'm not a big fan of, Detroit scored 52, the Ravens scored 41. Like I'm not a big fan of them doing that again.
Yeah, a little down week, especially prime time. You never know. I hear you on that. I'm just
52.5 is a lot. 50 is a lot.
yeah, but my only fear with that is like one of the teams is up and you just get some garbage time. Like if it's like 28 to whatever 17 and they score a touchdown and they just I don't know, they make it like
That's still want to do it. You need 6.5 touchdowns for 52.5.
yeah.
53 is what you're saying is right now. 53 is where it's at right now.
Yeah, I get it. I my fear is you just get some weird garbage time. That means nothing.
41 to 10 doesn't do it.
Yeah, look, you're right. I'm that's why I'm not touching the over under. I'm just picking the Ravens. I think Lamar's just gonna ball out. He's just a beast.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Baltimore -4.5 too. I think it's Baltimore's year on the AFC side. I think they're the best AFC team right now. Obviously,
Yep.
the Bills are 2-0, and everyone would want to ride them. But Baltimore having that weird loss against the Bills, and then coming out and destroying the Browns. I think Lamar's gonna have a great year. You are Team Chargers, Justin Herbert MVP. I think Lamar gets it this year. He does a lot.
Yeah. He does a lot, dude. And I think with the injury to Burrow, I think the Steelers are going to be very bad this year. And then you have the Browns. Like I think that division is like Baltimore's just
Locked
going
up.
to run away with it. They'll be. What's going to be a shame is I think at the end of the year they're going to be sitting guys, and I hate sitting guys, but I think they're going to because they're going to be just decimating people. Similarly to the Bills, I think the Bills are going to beat the crap out of the AFC East, and at the end of the year they're going to.
Well, and the Chargers gonna beat the crap out of the AFC West.
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like they.
They manhandled the Raiders. They weren't even playing their best game. They
Yeah.
just
I kind of love what the Chargers are doing, not to be biased because I really don't like the Chargers in general, but everyone was confident the Chargers were going to run the ball every play. They were like, oh, Harbaugh, he's just going to run it every play. And they don't. Like, they don't run it at all. They just let Herbert run around back there and sling it. And, people don't love that. What's the running back that everyone was so high on, the rookie Hampton?
Hampton.
Yeah, like that he's not getting touches. He'll get it. He'll get the ball soon. I love that everyone just thought they were going to be this run first team, and they're
I think we'll have a very good playoff where the games aren't going to be so obvious.
yeah. It's
It's
there's
gonna
a
be a
big
good
divide. There's a big divide though. The good teams, then there's a line, and then there's the crap.
There's a lot of everyone could be 1-1 in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Everyone who lost could have had a chance to advance should be, and a lot of teams didn't. A lot of teams are still winless. So there is a big divide.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
that's any given Sunday.
I know. It's like a movie they made.
Yeah. That's Sundown Sports.
Hey, I have one hot take I wanted to get off my chest. I wanted your reaction to it. We haven't talked about this. Usually Mark and I will send each other notes. By the way, the notes that you sent me when you said top 3 brands, I thought you were just talking brands in general, like Nike or Time. I was like, I wrote all these brands.
Those are 2 good brands.
Good brands. All right, so this is my take. And I don't know the answer to this. When did it start that when your team gets a turnover, it becomes this huge team celebration? Like we get a pick, it's at like the 40-yard line, they get tackled, and then it's a huge thing.
When they got rid of celebrations, when they were like, hey, we're not going to flag you for 15-yard celebrations anymore. One team TV company puts a giant screen on the wall at the end of the end zone that the players can see what they are doing on that screen.
Right. I hate it. I think this is my old man yells at cloud take, but you get an interception and you don't score. Like, what? Why are we running into the end zone to celebrate as a team and do some dance? Like, celebrate with your team on the sidelines, whatever you want to do. High
It's like
five.
the Key and Peele skit back when they were banning celebrations, and they're like, you can only do 2
Right.
hip thrusts.
Look, if you score, do your celebration. Fine. I'm not that old. I'm not that old school. If you get tackled on your interception trying to run it back, I don't get why you get to go to the end zone to do this big celebration. I think that's so dumb.
Yeah, it's not worth like it's overinflated.
Yeah.
Egos are going down there. It's like, so you're celebrating an intercept. Cool. What turnover on downs is a turnover on downs? That's a turnover. You're gonna go run the end zone and fun.
Maybe.
God,
In this day, dude, I think,
but they do everything. They get a sack. There's 5 different celebrations. They pass defend. It's lock them down or the box thing, whatever they're doing. It's like every single time. Just go out. You imagine stacking the perfect row of groceries and then being like,
I mean, I would do that actually. We should
maybe we are
in our job. We
Yeah.
just do something really good and then we just like do like a belt or like we put the sword away. But I hate it in football when they don't score and you're going to celebrate as a team. I just think like give the ball to the ref, go to the sideline, and then high five out of the way. We got to make this a big spectacle. Like respectfully, fuck off. It's your job.
Old Man Yells at Clouds. Or the Minnesota Lynx beat the Golden State Valkyrie. They're moving on.
They're moving on. Very good.
Best of 3 series for WNBA. Can't afford all that travel.
They should just do sudden death. Just one.
Yeah, they should. Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Also, Golden State Valkyrie looks like their uniforms are black and purple. How do we not have gold?
Black and purple kind of tough though.
Yeah. I mean, is purple the female version of gold?
I don't know.
Could be. We asked all the real questions, Caesar. Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you made it to the 45-minute mark, leave us a little note. Your favorite energy drink. Let us know what's your favorite. What's your favorite brand? And then we'll know who made it all the way.
Yeah, that's true. And also, if you made it this far, you'll have to. This is when we end the podcast. Then we have to talk about our fantasy for the week. So this is when we get all the picks wrong because we can't pick anything right in this godforsaken thing. But
we thought that we were going to be the best. We finished the.
Yeah, we were like, "There's no way this loses," and then we forgot that Justin Fields.
I told you this is either going to be the best or we're going to be terrible.
That's fair.
Hey, Sundown Sports, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us here on YouTube, subscribe, comment your favorite energy drink if you made it this far. That's Kyle. I'm Mark. Love you. Good night.